Hello. Wow, looks like my screen froze. Or there's a lag. Welcome to Jackie Ray, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and Creative Coach Facebook page. I am doing a live paper pumpkin unboxing. Paper pumpkin is one of my favorite products that Stampin' Up! Offers. It is a really fun subscription box that comes in the mail, and this is what it looks like. It's shrink wrapped to keep the box dry. Sometimes it does get bent, like it gets shoved into the mailbox and it can get bent. You can see it's got a little tear in the box. That happens. That's not Stampin' Up's fault. That is just travel. The box is traveling, and sometimes it happens, but for the most part it comes looking really nice and everything in the box is protected. So I really appreciate that they added this shrink wrap. It wasn't always there. That is a new thing. So I'm going to use my snips and I'm going to take the plastic off of the box. You know, when you're on camera and people are potentially watching you, it's difficult to do simple things like take plastic off of a box. It's kind of funny. Now, this little white piece of paper is really handy. Just flip it over and you can use it to protect your surface while you're stamping. Or you can use it to stamp off, or you can use it for scrap paper or whatever. But it is useful. Okay, so I have that. And now we're going to open the box and see what's inside. So I had to subscribe to this to get this paper pumpkin box. I had to have been subscribed or my prepaid code entered in and ready to go by January 10th, because then it bills on the 11th. So the next paper pumpkin in February, you need to be subscribed or have your prepaid code plugged in and ready to go by February 10th in order to get that kit. So the very first thing that we see here is this really cute stamp set. And these are made out of photopolymer, which is a completely clear stamp that you can see through, so you can see where you're stamping. And you can also see that you have good ink coverage on the stamps. You will need a block, an acrylic block, to put these on. And this is an old Stampin' Up! Block that came in a kit like this. I know that when you get your very first paper pumpkin, you will have a block that comes in the kit. And I think I have one that looks more like what would come in your first box. It would look like this one. So it's got the round edges. So this is the block that comes in the paper pumpkin kits. And it is the same size as the D block that you can order from the catalog. So it's the same size. As you can see, the block from the catalog is thicker, and it has these nice little ridges that make it easier to hold on to. But these do work just fine, and you don't need multitudes of them. You can have the one block that comes in your first kit, and then you use it over and over and over again. Because what you'll do is you'll take the stamp that you want to use. So I'm going to take this lavender. I believe this is going to be lavender. Spray off of here. You stick it to the block. And then you'll take your ink and you'll put it on there. Then you'll turn it around and press down. And then you're going to want to clean that off with a wet wipe or stamp it off on some paper. Or use a stamp cleaner or a chamois to soak all that ink off. And once you have it clean, you just peel it off and stick it back onto the acetate sheet here. And then this little piece of plastic just keeps it from getting dirty. So that's how that works. So these are reusable. I know that people who, hi, I see my sister has commented, hi. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for watching my video. I am talking about paper pumpkin. And I'm explaining how to use it because I've known that people have made their kit and then thrown these away. And that's a shame because these are reusable. So you don't throw them away, you keep them. Stampin' Up, I mean, paper pumpkin is a great way to, if you don't have any stamping supplies at all, you can start with paper pumpkin, and over a few months you will have accumulated several stamp sets and ink blocks like this, and you can reuse these on some other cardstock paper to make new things. So don't throw this away, and don't throw this away either. This, if it dries out, you can actually get a re-inker from Stampin' Up, and you can ink it again, and you can just keep using it and using it and using it, unless somehow you tear that little pad off of there. It is completely reusable, and I appreciate that about this. It's one of my favorite things, that it's not a wasteful hobby. Okay, so everything so I'm going to set these over here. So everything is usable. This piece of paper with my address on it is usable. My stamps, my block, ink block. It's called an ink spot. And now this is always wrapped up so cute in this blue tissue paper. And guess what? I don't throw that away either. I have a drawer full of this stuff, and I use it when I want to give someone a gift. I will use it in the gift. So I'm going to carefully pull this out so that I'm not messing it up. Now you can use this box to store your stamps and your ink blocks in. Then you have a place to store it. It's also kind of nice that it has the label. So the label of the stamp of the project, January 2024, Lovely Lavender, is right on the edge of this. So you can put this on the shelf like this, like a book, and you can see what's in there. You can keep your kit in there, put this on the shelf with all your stuff in it, keeps it nice and tidy and easily accessible, and it has a nice label on it for you so you can find it quickly. All right, so now we're going to unwrap this beautiful pool party colored paper. I'll show you. Matches my ink pad, my pool party ink pad. We're going to open that up, and inside is the kit. And the kit has everything in it that you need to create several cards or treat boxes or whatever the project is for the month. Okay, so I'm going to bring my snips back in here. Here they are. These are my most favorite scissors ever. Okay, and we're just going to open this up carefully. Okay. And I always put this back on here because it's super sharp. And I am clumsy, and I will stab myself with my scissors. It's ridiculous. All right. So take this off. We have some twine. So there's always some kind of embellishment, and this time it's twine and some adhesive. This is these are called dimensionals, and they are foam. So it gives your project dimension. That's why it's called dimensionals. So the kit always comes with some embellishment and some adhesive. And then here are the envelopes. And look at this. These envelopes have a beautiful lining in them. And let's look inside. Okay, the lining only goes down to the bottom of the envelope. Sometimes it wraps all the way around here. And when it does that, I will often open the envelope up and use it as paper instead of the envelope. But this I'll probably leave as is because the paper only goes to the bottom. So there's a purple kind of alcohol paint looking background. And then this one is crumb cake with some white polka dots. Isn't that cute? Some really cute envelopes here. And then they're just white on the other side. So you can decorate your envelope on the outside if you want, however you want. There we go. Okay, and then we have some labels on a card layer. So what you'll do with this one is you would punch this out and check it out. This goes on the card, and this is a tag. That is amazing. I'm in love. So we have 4 of those. Yep, 4 like that. And then here are the card bases that go along with those. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. Now this is a card. So the idea is that you will fold this in half, and one of these will be the front, and you can decide. You can have the flowers to be the front, or you can have this side to be the front. It's up to you. What I will do, guaranteed, is I will be cutting this and using these as layers on a white card base or one of these other colors in here. I will find, if I have one of these other colors in cardstock, I will use that as a card base, because I just can't see having that beautiful paper on the back of the card. I hardly ever do these kits exactly the way they're intended to be done. And that's okay. That is how I'm creative with Paper Pumpkin. You don't have to do that. You can do it exactly the way it is, and they are going to be beautiful cards. So here is another layer. These are also really pretty. Take that off. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And those are going to somehow go on to this card base. And again, it's decorated all the way across. So you can leave it like this. It's white on the inside. Or you can do like I'm going to do and cut them in half and use them as layers on another cardstock. Okay, and then we have some more layers. Labels. You're probably going to stamp on that one. There's a whole bunch here. These are glue dots. They're actually little tiny dots of glue that you peel off, stick on, and then you peel off the little piece of paper. They're double-sided. So this kit actually comes with 2 adhesives. It comes with the glue dot, and it comes with the dimensionals. So awesome. And those glue dots are similar to glue dots that come in this, mini glue dots. I think they're about the same size. Let's look. Yep. So there's the glue dot on here, and it's about the same size as this one. This one's actually a little bit smaller. And I love to use glue dots, especially to put ribbon and twine on things. It's less messy and they stick really well. So here are the other embellishments. We have some leaves to punch out. Isn't that fun? I love punching things out. And we have some lavender sprigs to punch out and the word love. So lots of little pieces to this kit. And if you look on the other side of here, it comes with full color instructions. So when you can see exactly what this makes 8 beautiful cards and 4 beautiful tags or bookmarks. So whatever you, sorry, my chair's being weird. So whatever you want to make those into, tags or bookmarks. And then when you open this up, you can see full color directions. It tells you exactly what to do. Put the stamp on, ink it up, stamp it on the label. You can see which label it is. It tells you how much twine to use, what to put on it. So it's really great. The instructions, these have vastly improved from when we first started Paper Pumpkin. And I wish I would have kept all my instructions so I could show you the difference, but I didn't. I got in a decluttering mood and got rid of a bunch of stuff, and I don't have those anymore, which is fine. I actually don't like to keep a ton of things. So there's all the directions on how to make the cards as they are intended to be made. Here's the picture of them. And then on the back, it shows you a picture of everything that's in the kit, all the kit components, and some other ideas. We call them alternative ideas. And if you go to, you can use your phone to scan the QR code. It'll take you to a little video. You can watch someone putting the cards together to help you out. And there's a link down here that you can go to find other products. If you love all this lavender, there is a beautiful suite of products that coordinate with that. Beautiful. So there you go. That is January's paper pumpkin. Isn't it lovely? I hope that you will give paper pumpkin a try. And guess what? This is a great time to do it. January and February, we are having a special sale called Celebration. And for every $50 you spend, you get to pick something free from the Celebration brochure. So if you bought prepaid paper pumpkin codes, if you bought a 3-month, it's $69.50. You buy it at stampinup.com. You can type in my name, Jackie Ray, and use me as your demonstrator if you don't have one. And then you'll be able to, at the checkout, you'll be able to pick out one free item. If you do the 6-month, it's $127 for 6 months. You'll be able to pick out 1 or 2 items. Some items you have to have $100 spent to get, so that would be 1. But if you do the $50 price point, you get to get 2 free things. And for the 12-month one, it's $243, and you can get 2 to 4 free celebration items. But if you're going to do this one, I highly recommend you spend $7 more to get to $250, and then that'll give you more free stuff. You can just put on a pair of snips or the take your pick tool. These are 2 things that I highly recommend having. Actually, there's 3 tools that I think everyone should have, and that is the snips, the bone folder, and the take your pick tool. And those 3 things with your paper pumpkin kit will make it super fun and easy to put together. You can throw these things into your box and take it anywhere. I've done my paper pumpkin at McDonald's. I've done it at Burger King. I've done it at the coffee shop. I've done it at the library. I've done it in my car. You can take it with you on vacation. It is a highly portable crafting thing that you can take along with you. And I highly recommend Paper Pumpkin. It's a ton of fun. So if you are so inclined and you want to get on the Paper Pumpkin train, you can go to stampinup.com, put my name in and find me as your demonstrator, or in the and in your checkout, you can just put the hostess code, and I will put the hostess code in the comments. You can just copy and paste that into there, and it will automatically select me as the demonstrator. And that's to get prepaid paper pumpkins. If you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you go to mypaperpumpkin.com and you subscribe to it. The greatest thing about Paper Pumpkin subscriptions or prepaid codes, you can skip a month, you can cancel it any time. With the prepaid, you're not going to cancel it until you use up all your months. But you can skip a month if you don't want to do that particular month. So there's that. I really like it. It's highly flexible. It's a lot of fun. I hope that you will give it a try. Thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful evening. Happy stamping.